Hello YouTubers, this is Andrew from Megatronics, and today we are going to talk about a home automation project which has a security feature embedded within it. Okay, so to begin with, I'll give a brief description of how the device works, and after that we will move on to the various components we use in achieving this project. So to start with, this is how the device actually is. We use a read pin to be able to achieve the security feature we want. And the read pin is placed on top of a door post. That is when the contact is broken, it's able to trigger a certain signal to be sent via GSM to the user, for the user to know that there is an intrusion detected at his home. And also, with this system, you are able to send a text message when you are outside your home to check the status of the devices in your house, and room temperature, and a whole lot more. And again, let's say assuming you the user, you are driving to your house and you have an air conditioner in your room and you wish to cool your room before you get there, you can send a text message to activate the air conditioner in your room to cool the place before you get there. And when the place is chilled, you can come home and enjoy a cool life.
Okay, so as my partner has already given the brief explanation, now we go to the practical aspect of it. Okay, so since we have our codes here, we've already compiled up the code, and we are using the digital temperature sensor, that is the DHT11. We have our serial monitor for the LCD, and we create some strings for the message to be received. The LCD displays, we initialize and declare some variables for the LDR pins, the relays, the fan, and a whole lot of pins. So we're going to upload the code into our system. So the upload is done, and as you can see, this is our system. Now, from the system, we will display to you the LDR value, which is now 17%. So as you can see, the LDR value. We are also displaying the temperature as well as the humidity in the room. Right now you can see that the LDR is 17% and the room temperature is 26%, and then the humidity, zoom in, and the temperature is 26 degrees Celsius, and the humidity is also 32 degrees, as well as the LDR. The LDR is 17 degrees Celsius. Okay, the system is made in a way that the threshold for the LDR, when it is above 15%, that means that the room is bright. The system sees the room to be bright, and when it is below 15%, it sees the room to be dark. So right now you can see as 17 the room is dark, the room is bright, sorry. And so in the first one, as my partner said, it has a security system embedded in it. And this is the read switch that we used for the security section. So this will be attached to the door. One side will be on the rack, and then the other side will be attached to the door. So when the door is open, there will be a break in circuit, and therefore triggering will be happen and an SMS will be sent to the owner of the house. Okay. So for demonstration sake, let's do when there is a break in the read switch. So I take off the read switch, say there is a break. It shows us that there is an attention system intrusion at home, and therefore a message will be sent to my phone as I'm the prior authorization of my house. So we get a message. We get a message, and we say what? Hello, there is an intruder in your home. Call the police as soon as possible. Okay, so this is when our system has not been deactivated and someone without authentication enters the room. The system sees it as breach into the house. So it sends a message to the owner of the house that there is an intruder in the house. Okay. As my partner also said earlier on, we could also send SMS notification to our system to automatically turn on the lights or the air condition. Air condition here, we are using the fan to be our air condition. So we have the fan here to represent our air condition, the lights in here also. So from there we can also send that text message. So doing that, we have some short messages that we are going to be using for that operation. So first of all, to turn the fan on, we send the short code VON. So let's see the short code VON. We send that short code, and we are supposed to see the fan on. So as you can see, the fan is now on. Now we can also turn off the fan by using the short code OFF. The short code OFF for off. And let's see what's going to happen to the fan. We also see automatically the fan then goes off. Okay. So we also go for the light section. For the light section, we use the keyword RON for the fan section. RON. We send that as a text message to our system, and we are supposed to see the fan. They are supposed to see the light on. Okay, so automatically the light comes on. And to put off the light, we use the same short code known as QUO. The same short code called QUO. Yeah. To turn off the fan. The light, sorry. So yeah, so the light is then off. And to also know the status of our temperature, the light intensity in our room, and also the humidity in our room, we also made it so simple for us to do that. And we also send that short code status, 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 and that will also report to us with an SMS. So the system is going to report to us with an SMS telling us of the humidity, the sections of the temperature, and you see it has already sent the SMS, so we are supposed to get it in any moment from now. Okay, yeah. So the SMS is in. So it says for a high room temperature, because we set the room temperature to be 25, anything above 25 is supposed to be high, a normal room humidity of 32, and a bright room light intensity of 18, because it's above the average 15. Okay, so basically this is what our system can do when we have not deactivated the whole system. So right now the whole system is active, and if anyone opens the door without authentication, there is going to be an SMS sent to the owner. So now we want to deactivate the read switch, because we are the prior owner of the house and we are to enter into our home without the system giving us notification that we have an intruder in our house. So for us to deactivate it, we use the short code called FES in our system. Short code FES. And also, when we deactivate the system, there's one thing that we did. When we deactivate the system, now the temperature sensor and then the light intensity from the LDR automatically controls the whole system. That is, if the room temperature is high, above 25 degrees Celsius, automatically the fan is supposed to switch on. If the LDR, the light intensity, is below the threshold of 15%, then the light is supposed to switch on. Anything else, that's the reverse. So let's see, we are sending the shortcode to deactivate the system, and the LDR and the LDR and the temperature sensor are supposed to take over. So this is the LDR taking the light intensity, and that's our temperature sensor. So to send the shortcode, so we have to send the shortcode to deactivate the system. So we have already typed it. So FES, and we send it to our system. So when we send it, we are going to get a notification that security system has been deactivated. So it's then going to automatically search for what is to be done. Now we could see, based on what we are getting from our temperature sensor is now 26, which is above the threshold that we set as to be 23, which is about the threshold that we set to be 25 degrees Celsius. So therefore, the fan, which is here, is supposed to indicate that our air condition will be automatically switched on. And now, since the LDR is reading a value of 19, which is above the threshold 15, then that means the light is not going to be switched on because the room is bright. So in case we switch off the lights, then we are supposed to get a dark room concession. So we have switched off the light, and automatically the LDR takes over and switch on the light automatically because the room is dark. So as you can see, the light is on, and then the fan, which is our AC here, is also on. Therefore, our system has now automatically taken over the whole house and is now operating automatically on its own. So as we have the light intensity to be 9%, temperature is 26. So everything is working so as normal. So let me put back our light and let's see what happens again. So our light is back on, and now the light is switched off automatically. So, this is something that we have done on our own, and also since we have deactivated the system, now even if we open up the read switch, we are not getting any notification that there is an intruder in our house, and it's good. So to also move back to our own system to activate our system, we also have a shortcode that we can send, which is the shortcode is active, for which is supposed to be active. So we type in the shortcode active. Okay, so active, and if we send it, our system is supposed to tell us that our security system has now been activated. Now the security system is now activated. So now, since our read switch is open, we are supposed to get a notification that there is an intruder in our house, which will be sent to us very soon. Which will be sent to us very, very soon. And we will be getting that. You see, we are having that intrusion system since the LDR is open. So we are going to get the message very soon. As you said, hello, there is an intruder in your home. Just call the police as soon as possible. You guys, so as you can see, this is our home automation system with security measures put in place. And thank you for viewing, and catch you next time. Bye bye.